coyotes after you. Roadrunner, if you capture Sue, you're Sue. That coyote is really a crazy con. When can you learn you never can mow him down? Poor little roadrunner never bothered anyone. Just running on the road beside us having fun.
The next morning, the garage was quiet, and some draft came booing into the large room, waking up its visitor. The roadrunner woke up feeling slightly cold. He looked around, wondering where the buses went and where he was at first. Then, with a leap from the heart, remembered everything. His bushy entrance to Devonport, his late shift through Hobart Town, and arriving in Kingston Town after losing sight of the animal patrol. He suddenly had the feeling that he was still being followed somehow, so walked out of the garage to check. The road was busy, with road machines going over quite a lot. "Time for a look around," said the roadrunner. "I'm glad I followed the signs that can help me in last night's shift." "Oh, but what about Wiley? I need to look out for him still. Even the animal catcher Tyre mentioned." "Hello, what's this?" Just before he left, he noticed a car shed, and inside were who he was looking for back in America. One of them was a blue car, and the other was a red car. It was Lightning McQueen and Sally. Then the cars and Bird looked at each other for a minute till one of them could speak. "Hello, Roadrunner," said Lightning. "Hello, Lightning," said the Roadrunner. "I was expecting you guys in Radiator Springs. Tyre said to us about seeing you running in our neighborhood last night. What have you been doing?" asked Sally. "You need a boat." "I came here by some buffers that took me to harbor. I found a sign named Devonport, then Glenorchy, and Hobart." The roadrunner explained his night shift. "Plus I lost an animal catcher that's hunting animals today." "We'll not tell anyone we saw you," said Sally. "We're just visiting Sloping Main. Good luck looking round." And they left. The roadrunner went to the road to run to another location. He was about to go on it when he heard a shout. "Hey, what are you doing?" It was Bertie, the bus, who was helping his new bus friends. "This road is dangerous for you to run on," he said. "And I just saw Wiley. He's running on the path you're walking on." He left. The roadrunner looked at where he came from. there was Wiley coming after him. "Hello, little beeper. Remember me? Fancy you in this town when I heard the radio say you went on a late shift," said he. The roadrunner turned on his claw and went running. "Oh, no, not again," said Wiley. They went running out of Kingston Town by path, passing a white building and through a road crossing. The people in every car waiting for their turn were surprised to find two American animals running on their roads. The roadrunner went running across a field just to be on the safe side and hoped to lose his chaser. Wiley followed him across the grass, but he tripped on a half-buried stone and accidentally crashed into a bush. "Ouch!" he exclaimed. When he got out, his prey was gone. "Ow!" "What shall we buy, ma'am?" The roadrunner, running in peace again, came to Margate. Some people noticed him when they went shopping, even their children. A little girl with her mother, who she helped with the shopping, saw him. "Hello," she said. "I thought one of us would meet you in person after seeing your show on TV. "Hello there, young one. You're busy with your mother," said the roadrunner. "Is she buying birdseed?" "Yes, we are. It's for my pet bird," said the girl. Then her mother turned round, wondering who she was talking to. "Lissy, who are you talking to?" She cut off when she saw the running bird. "Oh, you're the bird that came here without a boat last night," said she. "Of course it's me, ma'am. I had a late shift and lost an animal catcher. Oh, I'd better go. My chaser's hungry still." "Me, me." The roadrunner ran off again. "What's he doing here in Australia?" said Liss's mother. "We have emus, not roadrunners." "Looking round, I think," said Lissy. "Oh, that must be Wiley he was mentioning." The roadrunner came to another town with a road going up a woody slope called Snug. He thought it would make a nice place to look around. He suddenly felt tired from his run all of a sudden, which reminded him he hadn't had any breakfast. "I might go up that slope where I'm to have lunch," said he. He looked back and saw Wiley again. "He'll never think to look for me in this bush." With a quick turn from his feet, he dashed out of sight into the bushy slope. As soon as he was alone, he decided to walk the rest of the way. "It's a good thing I brought my box of seeds with me," he told himself. "No one can go without breakfast." He walked up the slope, passing a few houses with people doing their gardens. "Good morning," one of them said. The roadrunner thought them nice, as they had seen him on TV, but never had they saw him running in Tasmania. Huh? At the moment of meeting the locals, he looked at the village, noticing... Where's that bird? A speck on the road in the snug village. Huh? Yikes! Ooh. Wiley, he noticed for some reason, was hiding in where he ran to lose him. Woohoo! A sudden shot came hitting his ears, which made him put his mouth down. Oh, horror! Oh, spooks! Oh, be hunter! From the bottom of the slope were the animal patrol people almost capturing Wiley. They splitted up in every area, looking for any place to hunt. Time to move. The roadrunner calmly walked on, hoping they wouldn't notice, but would have to look out for his chaser. At last, he came to a lake near a house on the top of the hill with a shed. The woodland was very quiet, and the sounds of animals were playing about. But being alone in the woodland in the top parts of Snug was not a safe place. The roadrunner listened for the rustle of the bushes to hear Wiley's footsteps. There wasn't any rustling, so he settled to have his breakfast. Yum. Wiley's come into my hiding place, said the roadrunner, but he won't eat me after he took a bite from the rubbish bins in Radiator Springs. Wiley, in the meantime, was hiding in the other bushes away from the lake. He knew he had his rubbish fill, but he still didn't get his prey until he saw him. Where shall I put my rubbish? Having his picnic, is he? I'll soon get him eaten up from me, said Wiley. Meep, meep! Oh! The roadrunner had finished his late breakfast and had prevented Wiley from trying to eat him. I thought you would come here to hide from the animal catchers, he said. You know you can't catch and eat me, and we mustn't make much of a row to let them find us. He ran off. Wiley knew his prey pointed out, so took his advice. I may have eaten my fill from the rubbish bins, but I'm not finished with you yet. If the animal catchers don't get us, he said, and he chased after him again. The roadrunner, after running a mile, came to a lake, meters away from the Snug village. It was perfect to hide in, And it made a perfect place to swim. This will be fun, he chuckled. I need a soak after a run. So he swam in the lake to cool off. Ah! And Wiley, still on his tail, hides to try and capture him again. Oh, hey! Suddenly, the quietness fades, and there is a scent of footsteps. The animal catchers were walking into the bush slope, thinking the loose animals were hiding. Uh-uh. Wiley disappeared back in the bushes to hide. Oop. Meep, meep. And the roadrunner got out of the lake to disappear into the other parts of the woods. When he lost the footsteps just now, he found himself in a yard with the smell of cut grass. Where is it coming from? The smell was coming from a green waste pile, along with a building for rubbish and another which was a shop. It was a tipyard, Margate's dumping and treasure area. The roadrunner had never been here before. It's a special thank you from us animals. We don't like rubbish, said the roadrunner. I might look in that shop if no one minds. He noticed the front door that was open. Feeling curious, he walked towards it until a man stopped him. Morning, bird. You can't come in this shop. We don't allow birds, said he. Oh, sorry about that, sir, said the roadrunner. I only want to look about the place, so is it all right if I look outside? You can, said the man. But if you're wanting to come in the shop to see what it's like, you'll have to wear this work vest. A work vest? The roadrunner leapt a little. I've never worn one of them, except a shirt when I entered a race. But if I keep it, I might make a clothing collection on my large adventure. He put the vest on, and the man let him walk into the op shop. The only place he would find was a shed with VHS tapes. He wanted to find a record of a song about him and Wiley. There wasn't one, except he found a piano. If I can't find my record, I'll play my theme, thought the Roadrunner. The Roadrunner walked up to the piano and started playing his tune. This is going to be fun. When he finished it, he decided to move on. I wonder if I can visit the mainland of Australia, he wondered.